Alright, so we're at the mission in the game where you have to find Oleana's league staff member. I don't remember all the places where we go to find him, but we're just going to take a wild guess here. I believe this is the first one that we're going to find, and then of course you're going to have to Pokemon battle him. Now this isn't the shortest video possible that you could watch on this. Sometimes I do my videos on my channel that way. This time I'm not doing it that way. So you could just check it out here if you choose to. But yeah, this is going to be a tough matchup for him. So we're going to go ahead and switch into something else where we could possibly use first impression. And play rough does work well on that. That is true. So interesting. I forget that he would. Oh, what happened? My speed rose sharply. We're gonna go ahead and close combat because he only has 2 Pokemon. I feel like we can risk it, especially with our speed being boosted. Chances are we'll be able to attack first. Alright, in the Phalanx, I think will play a great part into defeating a lot of the Pokemon that come over from this Oleana's team because they have a lot of steel type Pokemon, which means fighting type will do a lot of damage against them. However, the Iron Head is going to take us out because we had 2 defense drops already. And we'll go with Gastrodon just because I just can pick anything at this point to get rid of the ant. I hate that I let my... I mean, we can use Body Slam. Wow, they got a Crunch, which could flinch us. It did not. And there we go. The Durant is down, and we're going to be able to move on to looking for this this employee again. His name is Cosmos Eric. Somehow though, he's going to go hide again and not give me the key. He's standing right there, so I don't know how. Just not able to get the key from him somehow. Alright, so there's a second time that we've got to find him now. I know there's one time he's going to be in here. See, that's all I know. There's going to be one time he's there. Yeah, so this is where he's at the second time. I just randomly guessed. I was trying to remember what I did when I first played through this game. To be honest, I remember having to look this up. My eyes were just terrible. I felt like I was talking to everyone and I just wasn't. So yeah, a lot of steel type here. So that lets us know that going into these battles with the Oleana's group, we're going to need some steel type effectiveness moves. I don't know what we're going to do because I have 2 Pokemon that could possibly handle steel types, but I feel like I need like one other move on another Pokemon for coverage. So my defenses rose, and this is going to be a good attack against the Mawile there. I don't think Mawile has high special defense. And so the Gastrodon is going to blow through it. What a wonderful Pokemon here Gastrodon has been throughout the entire story. I've had him for most of the story. Alright, and then we got an Excadrill, which is going to take a super effective Earth Power as well. But he gets his Crush Claw off, and Excadrill can do a lot of damage. He's very fast too for a damaging Pokemon that's ground type. Kind of like a Diglett, but with better HP. Alright, then that is Macros Cosmos Eric for the second time. We will have to find him one more time, and that is going to be in the phone booth where you saw me walking by. He even kind of runs in that direction. If you're paying attention to those screen hints there, he's running to the left each time off screen. And you may or may not look at that as that is a hint towards what's going on. But I do. I take it as a hint that, hey, Macrocosmos Eric is running over to the left somewhere. Let's go ahead and follow him. Now, somehow, through all 3 battles, I still have not been smart enough to just go ahead and change my lead Pokemon so that it is not weak to Steel type. I'm just keeping the Grimmsnarl in for some reason, and then switching to the Gastrodon, making me take more damage and causing the turns to take more time. As you can see, though, Gastrodon is a very solid Pokemon. I'm not getting hit with anything too damaging, nothing very threatening, and so I'm getting my cheer. So we're going to pick the second option this time and see what kind of boost we get. Attack, so that means we're going to be able to blast through this. I think I'm going to be faster than the Pharaoh Seed. It's not even evolved at level 47. I don't know what level that thing evolves at, but it's usually a good Pokemon once it evolves. I think it fell off in the last few generations. Someone else would have to tell me in the comments what really happened to Ferrothorn. Alright, and then we got Steelix. We're gonna go ahead and hit this hard with an Earth Power. There's no special defense on this thing. So you can blow right through that if you have the right attacks there. So not hard. We just figured out all three Macrocosmos Eric's locations. And so if you were stuck there, which you're probably not, this game is very old. But if you were, I'm glad this video helped you. And now we're going to keep moving on through the Pokemon Sword and Shield story as a replay through. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more.